Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the creator, Shay. My channel is Mommy and Me. I started an organization called Mommy and Me about 2 years ago, and that organization from here has thrived so well that I want to start doing workshops online to be able to help other moms. So if you're able to get any assistance, from these videos and what you're hearing and the lessons that you're learning and even applying in day-to-day life, then subscribe and like my videos, please. Now that I'm off that, I want to kind of make sure that we're on the same page. So what I'm going to discuss is the issues and I'm going to overly discuss those issues of what mothers deal with day to day. We're not talking about just mothers, we're talking about stay-at-home moms, work-at-home moms, moms in general, new moms, old moms. It's period. Point blank, because we have to be a community that helps each other, especially when it comes to women. I see a lot of women, sometimes they're in the store with their babies and they're lost. So I'll step in. Hey, let me hold the baby for you for just a quick second while you try to figure out what you need to do and just follow you around the store, because you need that help. The first thing that I want to say is being in acceptance of your role as a mom. Being able to accept help from others, without feeling self-conscious about not doing what you need to do as a mom. Acceptance is a very big thing, and it's not just in motherhood, it's in your life, period. There's going to be a lot of times in your life where you're just going to have to accept that it is what it is. You are the mom. Once that baby is here, you are responsible. And I applaud the moms that can give their babies away, and give them a better life. I applaud you. I don't have that strength. So here I am at 29. Now I'm actually 33. 4 years ago, I was 29, and I had my twin boys. And when I tell you that my life went in circles, it was a mess. Pregnancy was all over the place. Coming back from Omaha, Nebraska to Virginia, where I'm from, and not having a clue what I was going to do, it made it so hard for me to get what I needed to get and do what I needed to do as a mom. I didn't know what to do. I knew that when they got here, I needed to provide, and I did. I did the best that I could up until now, where I'm actually excelling, and I love it. I normally take time for myself, and I see nowadays that a lot of women don't get that time for themselves. They don't have time for anything other than their children, their family, and wearing the thousands of hats that they wear, because in our mind, it's our job. It is our job. But we still have to be able to maintain our focus, our structure, and not deteriorate our brain. You know what I mean? Because in some instances, you're never going to get a chance to breathe. You're never going to have that time to wedge it in for yourself to be able to be who you were before your children were here. Realization. Realization is realizing that your role is never going to change. You're a mom. It's never going to change. And looking back at my childhood, I noticed that my mom had it tough. And she always said, you're going to see one day why I did what I did, why I lived the way that I lived, and how I made it. I applaud her to this day, because the struggles that she dealt with is exactly the struggles that I'm dealing with, but they're not as strong. Back in my era when I was a child, there was so many grandmothers and great-grandmothers and, people to step in and say, I want the baby, let me hold the baby, let me get the baby. And now you're in an era where I don't even trust you looking at my child too long, because I think that you may be trying to either kidnap them or do something to them that I think is very strange. So this is where our generation lies, you know what I mean? And then, some people always say that, hey, this marks the end of time. I believe it, because it used to be a village. Now that village can't say anything to your child without you getting upset. Me, I don't have that problem. I want the help. I'm willing to realize that I have to, at some point, accept that help. and it works for me. It works for me. Not with everybody, but with people that I can genuinely trust. The third thing that I want to talk about is moving forward. Moving forward is so hard to do because now the steps that you take are not just 2, they're 4. And in my instance, it was 8. You know what I mean? It mean, you know, it moved fast. It moved fast. And, you know, we as women don't understand where we're going. We follow a path of a mind that does several things. And men don't follow that same path. Men follow a path that's set and structured for what they're set to do. I can be rocking the baby, making a bottle, cooking dinner, doing schoolwork, preparing mentally to go to work. These are the things that women do. This is how we're built. We are stronger than we ever knew. But not making the time for ourselves is what deteriorates us as a whole. So these workshops, and this is just a beginner's video to kind of get you into what this is about. This is about mothers helping mothers. This is about mothers encouraging mothers and being that emotional support. You know what I mean? It's so rare that a mother has an outlet that is not a regular outlet. Going out with your friends, that's an outlet. But how long is that outlet going to help you? Not effective for me. You know, at some point it used to be, oh, I want to go out with my friends. I want to go out with my friends. And then I noticed that I can't leave my children long enough to even enjoy myself because I'm not there yet. Doing things like yoga, kickboxing, you know, going to the gym. Those were things that gave me an outlet and gave me a way to release not only my anger, my depression, but also gave me a chance to relieve myself and be about me. Because by the time that I dwindled down, I'm ready to eat. Now I'm ready to have drinks. And then I'm ready to go home to my children and be that mom that they need me to be. But having that moment is what gives you the strength to keep going. And we have to support each other. So Mommy and Me is all about that. And we have several moms, new moms, moms that are in the hospital who need this help. This is what they need. I didn't have it. And I wish I did, but I didn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to support each other. We're going to accept the fact of what our role is. We're going to realize that our role is never, ever going to change. We're going to move forward. And when I say move forward, I mean keep stepping. And we're also going to make time for ourselves. We're going to make time for ourselves. And I mean, making time for yourself is the key. At first, I didn't have a moment for myself. Now I can move around, I can breathe, I can cook, I can not carry a baby all the time, I can go to sleep and know that they're playing and it's okay. At first, it wasn't okay. And I was literally exhausted. But now where I am, it gets easier with time. I remember my mother always telling me it's going to get easier with time. Time will tell. And she was right. She was right. And being a kid myself, I didn't understand things that she was doing. I didn't get why she didn't do this or why she didn't do that. Or, you know, thinking in my head, if it was me, I would do this. But now, as a mom with 2 children running around here, I can say I just about understand the concerns and the frustrations in her head and the moments that she needed to be alone. And I get it. I completely get it. It makes sense so much. So tune in. I'm going to do some more videos. I'm going to have some exercises that women can do that can relieve stress. We're going to talk about a whole lot of things in this coming year and into the new year, and as well as however long we need to go to heal some of us as mothers. So tune in, subscribe, like, check every week. Every week there's going to be a new video, and we're going to do this together. It can help us. It can help women be stronger. And we'll touch on a lot of family issues and things like that, and things from our childhood that allowed us to get to this point to where we're frustrated or we're overwhelmed, and we need that mental and physical support from other people. And sometimes those people might not be your family members. They just may be friends. They may be strangers, but you still need it. So, like I said again, tune in. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And thank you all for watching.